We are going to be talking about breaking melodies down to its core. We call this the skeleton melody. Some people call it indexing. Great player John Herman, if you ever get a chance to go to banjo camp and study under him, he calls it indexing. I call it skeleton melody. And basically what we're doing is we're taking all of those extra notes that you fillers throw in, all that junk we banjo players don't need. We throw it out the door. So a good example would be, let's say, Arkansas Traveler. You want to hum it with me?
Sure.
Da ba da ba bum 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 ba da la ba da ba da da la ba da da lam bum ba da la ba da la ba da la ba dim ba da bum ba bum ba ba la ba ba. Y'all put in the da la ba da, all those extra little walk-ins and out. Banjo players, what we really need to just play the song basic, the skeleton, the melody, would be dun 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 dun. Not all those extra notes. So if you want to play the basic melody, or not play but hum it, I'll do the extra junk.
Okay.
That you guys put in. It's fun insulting the fiddle player on the banjo lessons. So, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the idea. So we're going to talk about how to get from all those melody notes to the fiddle players, or if you want to, you can also play at all those notes on the banjo and it's great, but how to get from that to the core of the melody, that just straight phrase that we need. So reasons why we would want to do this. Do you know why, Eden?
No.
No, oh, you do. We just talked about this. Reasons we'd want to do this is if you get really good at practicing this, you can listen to albums in your car and you can work on this. Or, just listen to tunes and work on what we're going to talk about. Reasons to do it would be if you're in a jam session. I wouldn't expect someone to just sit into a jam session and be able to play a tune that they just heard, that they've never heard before, and hit all those extra little melody notes. If you learn how to break it down to the basic melody, you can start picking up tunes really fast, and then adding on the extra bits as the song. So if you can sit down and hear that core, and then start adding in, once you have that, adding in those extra little walk-ins and outs, you can pick up this tune a lot faster. So that's one reason to do it. Also, just for your, if you're learning alone, it's a great way to learn picking up a tune faster. Also, it's a great dynamic. If you can learn the tune basic and then learn it sort of a little more complex and a little more complex, slowly adding in more of the full melody to it, there's a lot of dynamics. You can go out of the you can be really notey, or you could be really sparse. You could do a blend, make something that really flows. Also, if you break it down to the bare melody, it's a lot easier to change chords over. We call it reharming. It's great for changing the arrangement. So we'll talk about that too. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. So, there's 3 levels of melody. We have the first level, which was that first one we showed you. Has all of those extra little notes and hammer-ons and pull-offs and walk-ins out. We have the second level, which is a little more sparse. It has sort of just what you would probably think of as just the straight-up melody. But we're going to go even farther than that. We're going to go to the skeleton, the melody, which is really just the downbeat of the song. It's way more basic than that. So if everyone stomps their foot on the downbeat, that downbeat is going to be your bare melody. So if you're ever in a jam session and you want to pick up that melody real quick, just listen to the tune once through and stop your foot and just think about what melody note is on that stomping note, that downbeat. If you want to think about it this way, because everyone learns a little differently, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the downbeat, it's the 1 and 3 if you're thinking about it in 4-bar phrases. So today we're going to use Angeline Baker as an example. And I'm going to have Eden play Angeline Baker just the way she always plays it. And I'm going to play it once through with all of the melody notes, and then I'll break it down to just the basic form for you. You ready?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so now let's get our stomping feet on, and we'll stomp, and we'll go real slow. And you want to play it, and I'll play it lightly, and I'll pick out the bare melody.
1, 2, 3.
Good job. All right, so we'll go over that in a second, sort of what those, I'll walk you through the bare melody. But, so we have that first melody note that John Herman calls indexing, I call it the core of the melody, the skeleton. What we're gonna do is, once you've picked out that melody, you can add the strum in. So you have the melody strum top. This is the bum diddy, that bum diddy pattern that you're used to it. I like to call it like melody strum top, because that's what, when you really break it down to the core melody, that's what you're doing. You're playing melody, rhythm. It's that 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 1 and 3. So it'd be 1. And again, you know, the bare melody sounds pretty lame when you're just picking it out, but when you add that strum in, it sounds great. It's all you really need. And if you get in the swing of a groove, my favorite players, most of them just do that. It's just they play really groovy and play the bare melody. So it'd be, here's what it'll sound like on my end if I add in the strum top to that bare melody. So do you want to play it? And I'll play the rhythm with it. I'll play the bum ditty with the bare melody. Great. So it sounds a lot more full and it sounds appropriate now. And that's another thing is it's a lot easier. Anyone can sort of sit there, and if you can get, and it's a mind game really, you can sit there and listen to any tune and just listen to it over and over and stomp your foot until you find that bare melody. And once you have that in your head, it's a lot easier to kind of pick out instead of trying to pick up. Or instead you're going. So it's a lot better. So let's say you want to pick out the bare melody. There's two things you should do first. You should first listen to the tune a whole bunch, unless you're in a jam, and then you should listen to it once through and then go for it. So you should listen to it so you really have it in your head, because if you can't hum, bum 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 ba-dum bum, you're gonna have a real hard time doing it because it's you're trying to find it on your fretboard. Then you should go and try and find the chords, because the melody is within the chord, especially the bare melody. So that's the first thing you do. You should listen to it and find out what your chords are. So I'll play the chords for you while she plays, and I'll call out the chords. I'm going to use the Roman numeral system, and you can go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
1, 4, 1. 1. Some people, there's not a wrong or right way, really. You should listen and try and follow a guitar player or another banjo player in the jam if you don't know the chords. Every region you go to, people use different chords on the song, so there's not really a wrong or right way to play your chords. I mean, the way I see it is the melody suggests chords, so someone might hear something completely different for the chords over a melody. So, and it's not wrong and it's not right. But if you're in an area, you try and be respectful and follow the jam. Alright, so we're going to teach you the bare melody. And Eden's going to join us for a little bit on the banjo. So
I wouldn't say we're gonna teach you, because I don't actually know how to play it.
well, this is great then. This is going to be fun, guys. No, we're in D, by the way. Capo, 2nd fret, double C, so we're in D. Da. So the full melody, ba-da-da, ba-dun-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Tap your foot, da-da-da, ba-dun-da-da, dun-da-dum, bum-bum, bum, bum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum, bum. Yeah. Da, 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 da. So the bare melody, that downbeat, is gonna be dun 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 dun. You at home should, if you don't know the tune, you should be humming this. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. So, what we're gonna do, that basic melody, you've paused it, I'm sure, you know the melody, you've worked it out, so we'll go from there. Let's find the basic melody. It's going to be, I'll play a phrase and then I'll let you guys play the phrase. And I'll let you know when. Alright, so it's gonna be, and what it's gonna be is open 3rd string, open 2nd string, then it's going to be 3rd string 2nd fret, and then second string open. So again, it's da, 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 da. Wanna play it with me? Ready?
Yeah.
Great. Da, 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 da. The next phrase is da, 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 which is, I'll play it, which is third string open, second string open, third string, second fret. So it's third, second, third string, second fret. So let's do that together. Awesome. So what we have now is da 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 da. Let's try all of that together. I'll play it first. Ready? Great. Last bit. That's a big chunk right there. Da 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 da. The next part, you know it. Da 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 da. Great. Once we learn that, that'll be all of the A part, I think, right? So da 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 da. The first part is, that's the first 4 notes. Da 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 da. And it's gonna be third string open, second string open, first string, second fret, second string open. So it's third, second, first, second. And if you have your finger down already, in this 1 chord, this D chord, then all you have to do is hit the third and second, first, second. So let's do that together. Great. The last part, da, 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 is first, second, third. Ready? First, second, third. So we have da, 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 da. Let's do that together. Third, second, first, second, first, second, third. Again. Alright, so we have da 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 da, and then the tagline, da 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 da. Should we do all of it? Okay. 1 and 2 and Great. That's half the song and the bare melody. So now we just have to add the strum top. So we have the index and then strum top. So it'll sound like this. So our bare melody, here it is. I'll play it for you. I added a hammer on there accidentally. That's the bare melody. So now we're going to add a strum top after that bare melody. And we'll go back through it just in case you're having trouble adding that rhythm into that melody in a second. A little more. We'll dive a little deeper into that just in case. Ready? I'll give a 2 count. 1 and 2 and awesome. All right, so let's break it down now. We're gonna hit the 3rd string, 2nd string, strum, then 3rd string, 2nd fret, then 2nd string, then 3rd string, 2nd string, then 3rd string, 2nd fret, and we're going to put a finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret, which makes this 4 chord, this G chord. And we're going to hit the 3rd string and we're going to strum top. Ready? Yeah. Then we're going to hit the 3rd string open, but we're going to put a finger back to this D chord. Ready? Then 2nd string open. Then 1st string. 2nd string. 1st string. 2nd string. 3rd string. We're gonna do it twice. Perfect. That was great. So. That's what we have so far. All right, so we have the A part. Now we're gonna work on the B part. Da 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 ba da la bum bum ba da bum bum ba da ba da lam bum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. So you want to sing the full melody while I break it down to the bear? Great. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So that's what we're gonna be working on as my part. Da 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 da. Which is right here. It's gonna be. So let's start working on this melody now. I'm gonna play it in phrases, 4-note phrases, and then Eden's going to play it with me, and you can join along. So, the first 4-bar phrase for 4-note phrases, and it's going to be 1st string, 5th fret, open 1st string, 1st string, 2nd fret, 2nd string open. Let's do that together. Great. Da 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 da. The next phrase. Da da da. Da da da. That's the next phrase. So it's going to be 1st string, 5th fret. Open 1st string. 3rd string, 2nd fret twice. Da 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 da. Not known for my singing skills. So what we have is. Da, 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 da. It's kind of like American Idol. These people think they can sing, and they hear it in the head, but it doesn't come out. That's me when I'm humming melodies. It's in there, but it's not coming out. Da, 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 da. Let's play that together. All right, 1 and 2 and. Great. Now for the last bit. Da, 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 da. So the first 4 notes are da 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 da, which is, I think that's the same. Da 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 as the first part of the beat, which is 1st string, 5th fret. Da, open. Da, 1st string, 2nd fret. da. Second string open. Da. Great. Then the last line. Da 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 da. Which is first string, second fret. Second string open. Third string open 2 times in a row. So da 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 da. Shall we do it together? 1. Just the end of it though. 1 and 2 and. Great. So let's do all of the B part together. 1 and 2 and. Great. So now we just have to add the strum top to it, which is. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the first string, 5th fret, and we're going to go 1, then open, first string, 2nd fret, 2nd string open, then 1st string, 5th fret, open 1st string, make that 4 chord, that G chord, and hit your 3rd string, 2nd fret. 2 times in a row, good. Then, so that's half the B part. We're gonna go back to the 1st string, 5th fret, and play that first line. First, open, 1st string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string twice, strum top, 3rd, strum top. Great. So all together, 1 and 2 and. Great. So now let's go back to the A part. Let's play it all with the bum ditty. Ready? 1 and 2 and. Repeat it. Great. So here's a challenge for you. How about you try and figure out an up the neck break from what you already know. Da 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 da. Just think about that. Find the first note, da, and then go from there. Which the first note would be first string, fifth fret. Da 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 da. So just pick it out. Try and do this exact thing that we just worked on, but by yourself. And then those strums. Try and pick it out. Great. So that is the bare melody of the song. So in our next video, which I'm about to do here in a second, it's going to be just me, and we're going to work on taking this and building it up into something more. So this first video was an extreme example of breaking down melodies, just as a really extreme point of what the core of it is. I know most of you probably know this tune, and if you don't, well, then this was perfect. And even if you do know this tune, that's a perfect example of breaking down a melody. So check out the second video, and we'll put up a bunch of tablature behind this video of just the bare melody of tunes, and sort of listen to those tunes. Go find them on YouTube and all over the place, and try and figure out the bare melody yourself, and then go look and see what we put, and see what you think, compare it, and try and come up with something. Great. Also, by the way, I want to thank Peggy for letting us borrow her banjo for this video. We built this banjo for her, and she was very nice to let us keep it for an extra week and a half so that we could record it on this video and get some, we had an interview and we used it, and it's just such a great banjo. I've enjoyed having it around. She had us put, it's hard to see from here, but a medicine bear. It has an arrow going through the bear, and a bear claw right there. And real nice scoop. 11-inch with a rolled brass ring. And Eden did all the inlay work. And she built the pot for it and sanded it, and she did a lot to that. And she's holding one we just finished as well. Yeah, show it off. She did check this out. I like this one. She did a really neat brass plate on it. And it's a 12-inch and has super, you can't see it in the light here, but there will be pictures. Super figured rosewood. I've never seen anything like it. With a pot cap and with this black sort of detail. I don't know, it's got a lot of details you can't see unless you're in person or see a picture. But that one's got a Dobson. It's got that big, deep sound to it that we like. Anyways. Yeah, right? It's pretty, all brass. So yeah, thank you, Peggy. We really appreciate it. All right.